Hello. Today's February 9th. I am really tired. I don't know if it's a lack of food or what, but I'll talk about that later. Let me get to the more juicy part, the part that I think can maybe help you. As I was walking, at school today on campus, it kind of just hit me that I deserve to be like a little happy, maybe proud. I'm not sure what the best terminology would be, but a little happy that I've gotten myself to where I'm at, even broadly speaking, not just to college. Even though I am considered a first generation college student, I take pride in that. But just broadly, like, I've lost weight in my life, I'm still alive, just all these sorts of things. It just hit me. Like, walking around, looking at the campus, it's a nice campus. Small things that you don't think about. You're always worried about the things that you don't have. It's not too often, but I think that I do this, that I purposefully think this way. Like I said, it hit me this time. But it's a good grounding technique, I feel, if you're feeling overwhelmed. Because, like, even after I had thought about that, I'm looking around, I'm like, the person that made this building has more money than you. There's plenty of kids here who are smarter than you, blah, blah, blah. But at least I had this to fall back on. That's where my mind was, at least. It helped me not fall into a trap where I'm comparing myself, because, you can get into days where you're doing that, and that's no bueno. But it's just, it reminds you of what you've done, who you are, and that there are certain things no one can take away from you. Certain things that you do deserve to be proud of. We're cautioned away from pride, but if you're struggling, I do think pride is a tool, per se, to get yourself out of there. Obviously, you want to be cautious of your ego and all these sorts of things, but, I'm not going to go on that sort of tangent right now. But it's not like this premise leaves room for complacency either. At least I don't think it does. It's perfectly compatible with still wanting to push forward, moving forward. Right? Like, I'm happy that I realize that I've done these things, but it doesn't mean that I'm done. It doesn't mean that I'm set. If anything, like, it serves as a launch pad. I want to be able to think about the other things that I have done, right? And so I've got to go out and do them. I don't know. I guess you could probably object if you constantly are telling yourself, oh, you got yourself here. Sure, I guess maybe you could become complacent, but yeah, it's sort of its own separate worry anyways, I feel. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. I guess this is a really short journal. You got yourself here. There's some things that I just think are good ways to fall back on and not get yourself down. Like, sure, I have problems that I'm facing. Number one, making friends, being more outgoing, being more sociable. But I got myself here. I have the platform for more. So yeah. Today's been a long day for sure. I went to the gym before school, which, that was around 8 and now it's 3. So it's been a long time. It's been a long day. I got up around 6:45. I don't know, I definitely needed more sleep, but as I continue to develop this routine for school, get adjusted to the schedule, hopefully I'll just grow accustomed to it, and then I'll be able to say I got myself here. I got myself to the gym at a preferred time every school day. But yeah, it was shoulders and triceps this morning. It was all right. I didn't have cardio, but now I know that, the time that I need to adjust for before school to fit in cardio. I've got one more class left today. I'm debating skipping it. If you watched any of the early journals, you know that I've got this unhealthy relationship with skipping class. But this is the first week. I can't let myself skip in the first week, right? Because I'm so hungry. This is why I'm thinking about skipping. I'm very hungry. I have a few things with me. But, you know, after 4 back-to-back classes that take up, you know, like 4.5 hours. I guess, no, 5 hours. You get yourself hungry. Like, I bought myself a Clif Bar real quick, but that only does so much. I did see one of my friends today that I do know on campus. I know them from high school and from work, but they are a college friend that I have. That was nice. But this is like, the people that I enjoy are like me and how we're both awkward. So if you're watching, you know, I'm not calling you out, but I'm sure you're aware. Anyways, I hope you took something from that you got yourself here notion. It's Friday, so that means it's the weekend. I definitely, you know, get the feeling around school right now that people are ready to get rowdy. I don't think that's what I'll do tonight, but we'll see. I don't have really any plans right now. I might need more caffeine. Do I have Celsius left? I had a good chunk of my Celsius left. I got this this Yeti koozie that keeps it, I mean, it wasn't cold, but it's been a long time. You get the idea. Yeah, I've got work tomorrow and Sunday. You know, there's a lot of things I want to do, but I just don't have the time for them right now. But that's okay. Yeah, I'm running out of material here, so I'll quit bothering you, even though you clicked on this video consensually. I definitely do have some interesting talking points from class, you know, things we talk about, but I'll save them for another time. And keep the focus on the fact you got yourself here. Don't let anyone take that away from you. Don't let someone, you know, even if it's not your first school, you know, within the context of college that you're going to, your ideal school, don't let someone take that away from you. If you've got like an angry grandparent or something like that, you still got yourself to college. Like, yeah, maybe it's not the best one, but you're there. And, you know, apply that to just about everything in life. You can flip it around too and say you got yourself here in the negative connotation, and, you know, that's a much different idea. And I think within a socioeconomic context, it's a very, very wishy-washy idea that people like to use. But that is besides the point. I will get started on another rant. I'm gonna leave you be. Have a good weekend. Be safe if you're doing stuff tonight. And yeah, peace and love.